How's it going, gamers? Now let's talk about March 7th for a little bit. So a lot of people know what her abilities do. I always click that for some reason. So first of all, she's a preservation. So she's a defense character. She is like in Genshin Impact, since a lot of people are coming over from that, she's the shielder character. And if we were to look over at her skills, everyone knows she has her basic attack, she has her arrow barrage, and then she has her shielding. Now, a lot of people, what they like to do, they will put this shield on the unit that needs to be shielded. So let's assume if you have an Arlon, then you're probably using him with March 7th. So let's assume that you have him and you want him to be low health and shielded at the same time. A lot of people will throw a shield on him right off the rip, and then he'll have to over time use his skill to slowly decrease his health. And that's just not the right way to do it. The most beneficial way that you could use a March 7th and Arlon comp is for you to actually use the skill on herself. So the thing with her skill is that, first of all, it scales for defense. So you're going to be building March 7th for defense. And on top of that, if you read this last section, which a lot of people ignore, if the ally's current HP percentage is 30% or higher, greatly increases the chance of the enemies attacking that ally. And I will have gameplay in the background showing you that actually happening. Now you might be saying you have Londa's Choice on the light cone that makes it to where you are more likely to be attacked by the enemy. And you would be right if I didn't switch it. Gotcha! I switched it to a blue right over here, which has nothing to do with being more likely to get attacked. And to top it off, it was a level 1 blue, so the shield went away after like 3 hits from the enemy. And that kind of also shows a part of my point, but we'll get to that in a second. So what you're wanting to do, since she is built on defense, and since when you spawn into an area, you spawn in with obviously higher than 30% of your max HP, you're going to want to put a shield on her first. She's going to get attacked. She's going to be focused by the enemies and continuously getting attacked. And even if the attack goes through the shield and starts hitting her directly, that's completely okay because she is the defense character. She is built for defense. So she will take the least amount of damage compared to everyone else on your team comp. And let's say they do hit Arlon a couple of times. Well, that's also good because of his talent. The lower HP is from his max HP, the higher his damage boost will become. So you want him to get as low and as quickly as possible without dying. And at the start of a game, unless you're fighting someone that is a lot higher level than you, which you shouldn't be if they were one-shotting your units, you should let him take a couple of hits so that they lower his health faster. So you'll also see that in the gameplay that I let him, after March 7th shield breaks after 3 hits, since I have an unleveled light cone, they start attacking Arlon and he's already below 50% of his health. So that's when I toss the shield on him. I get him below the 30% threshold right here. That makes it to where he is not more likely to get attacked. And then he's not getting attacked. He's shielded from AoE attacks that might happen because a lot of enemies in this game have them. And I get him down to 1 HP and I keep him there the entire duration of the fight so that he can continuously just wail out his 39% increased damage to whoever he wants. And that is how you should be using March 7th. You shouldn't be shielding Arlon first. You shouldn't be shielding your main DPS first, because if they break through that shield, they're going to take direct hit damage and it's not going to really do anything. You should be focusing it on March 7th first and foremost, since they're going to be focusing her, and that doesn't matter because of her defense boost already. I already said that. I'm kind of repeating myself, but I'm trying to get a point across. You should be putting it on her first so that she takes all the hitting, and then after you have her have it, you start putting it on other people that are more important. So let's say this girl lost a lot of health to an AoE attack, then you throw it on her next, and your health is still, if you still have the shield, then you're going to be still receiving the majority of the hits, especially if you can get a Londa's Choice. I know not everyone has it, but if you do get a Londa's Choice, then that's even better. Another thing is, let's say you don't have Londa's Choice and you just have the blues. This one is perfect if you can hit a sweet spot. So if you can get between 30 and 50% HP, then you can get both of these bonuses up. So you're above 30 HP, so you're going to be focused by the enemies, and You have a 32% defense bonus. Did I do that math right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Yeah, I think so. You have a 32 defense bonus, so your shield, which scales off of defense, is going to be even tankier for all of your units, including yourself, which is going to be taking all the hits for everyone else. So instead of using the skill on other units, you should really be popping it on herself first and then focusing other units so that she just takes the majority of the hits to begin with, and then you can start scattering it out. She starts taking the rest of the hits, and then her shield breaks, and then they'll start focusing the other people. And that's everything. I might leave the gameplay in the background running or not. Who knows? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I have a Discord if you'd like to join. Anyway, Johnny.